Alyssa Mercante is at it wild on Twitter again, guys. She's been unhinged all fucking week to the point where it's getting ridiculous at this point. She's either really retarded or she just likes the attention. Probably a mixture of both. This is coming off of her threatening to sue Kiwi Farms and Smash JT for defamation and slander. And she was throwing a shit fit that Smash JT said that she sucks dick for money in the past. And just all this weird, stupid shit that really means nothing in the grand scheme of it all, besides her providing us with lots of content to talk about. If she doesn't want us to give her attention or make content about her, she needs to just shut the fuck up and stay in her lane. She could still write her articles. She could still do everything that she wants, but don't play the victim just because you're getting criticized. I get criticized all the time. There's people in my comment sections and in my tweets and all over the place to make videos. You don't see me, oh, I'm slandering for defamation. Like, get over yourself. All right. So she has been on a rampage and she posted this funny, I had to chuckle. You keep making those videos like she's going to do something about it. You're not going to do shit. You're going to sit there and cry and play victim. If anything, we're helping you get more popular. We're helping you. And she claims that everybody that makes videos about her grows immensely and that the videos about her are the things that are carrying all of our channels. She's really a narcissist. But saying this is trying to act like she's tough and that she's going to do something about it and that she's not bothered by anybody making the videos about her, but they're 110% hurting her. Truth hurts. Opinion hurts. Let me say opinion because her little C&D that she sent to Smash JT. Well, yeah, you keep making these videos. If she wants to stop the harassment, she needs to stop making tweets like this. If she can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. If you want to play ball, but you should be able to dish it and take it. All right. She wants to be able to antagonize and not have any kind of criticism. That's what it is. But anyways, Smash JT put a funny response saying, "Will do. Also, I'll let Ron Coleman know you've given everyone your blessing, so we're good to go now. Thanks. Looks like we're in the clear, boys." So Ron Coleman, his attorney, that responded to that. So funny enough, it backfired on her. 2.4K likes, 193 retweets. If she wanted to go under the radar with this and not be talked about anymore, she certainly barked up the wrong tree because everybody's just making fun of it. Now, today, or earlier today or yesterday, whenever you're watching this, she had a Twitch stream where she had a few things to say, and we're going to play them real quick.
More of a political issue than I realized.
Let me go ahead and pull this up. So here we go. Here's the first thing that she had to say. And, ooh, they're stalking my streams is probably what she's going to say. But again, public figure, everything that you say and do online is able to be criticized. So let's go ahead and continue on right here.
More of a political issue than I realized.
Obviously, for reasons, I can't speak to Smash GT. I can't speak about really him in any capacity. I can say that just, look at the views on his videos from all time and look and see which ones perform the best. That'll give you an idea of what direction the channel has taken.
I do know people who work more of a political issue than I.
So she's basically calling him a grifter. His channel didn't take off until after he made videos that are hateful and all this fucking buzzwords, this snowflake shit. It's anybody's prerogative to give their opinion whether you like it or not. And the reason why it's a problem to her, the reason why it was a problem to Chris Kindred, to Kotaku, to anybody that's ever hated him or me or Hypnotic or Melanie Mac, it's because it's not in your echo chamber. It's not in your echo chamber, and that's why you guys get triggered about it instead of just not watching it. Now, continuing on, this is another stream highlight.
Just not good media. But wait, hold on. I was about.
So I think everyone should make sure they watch this. I dropped the link. I pinned it in chat. Thank you for that, Dave. I don't want to watch the whole thing, mostly because my Dayquil's officially worn off and I'm going to go have a coughing fit. But I think I got to go outside. Fucking rotting in here.
Yeah, you should go outside and touch grass. You really should.
I think this is all just like, there's a lot of things that you can watch and read to understand the way that this movement has gained steam.
So she's crying and bitching about people that are anti-woke, calling it a movement that's gained steam. Are they not aware that the woke movement is the thing that caused steam? That these people are the ones that are coming in trying to force changes and make people like it, and if they don't, they're hateful and bigots and racist, and they're the problems. I literally have seen these people say, "Oh, these guys are just crying because they feel entitled for things to be catered to them." No, you guys feel entitled for things to be catered to you, which is why you need to be represented and you need to have your safe spaces and stuff. There's nothing hateful about giving your opinion about something. I don't have to support what you want to support, and I don't have to stay quiet. I could bitch all I want and give an opinion about it.
Meme Wars is a great book. It explains kind of how Gamergate led directly to the Trump White House.
Trump derangement syndrome, by the way, talking about how a book wrote about how Gamergate led directly to a Trump White House. These people don't get it. they're sitting here literally crying and pissed off and blaming Trump for everything and hating right wing grifters, like they like to call us. Again, it's because we're not in the echo chamber. They don't remember or want to hold accountable of any of the lack of ethics that Gamergate originally had. All the pro quid pro nonsense and bullshit behind it, where journalists were actually acting with no integrity. And just like her, who wrote a damage control piece for Sweet Baby Inc. and all of her ilk, they're doing all sorts of fucked up shit. Remember the stuff that Nick Calandra did with Second Wind that just came out not too long ago? Come on, you guys aren't innocent. We have every right to call you out and expose you for your bullshit or give an opinion about you.
And misinformation and disinformation becoming, the new way to talk and spread stories. But
only they're allowed to give an opinion, by the way. If somebody like a right-leaning grifter said something stupid on stream or something on Twitter, they're only allowed to attack. Like, if you look at them, they're the ones that are allowed to target, harass people, to quote tweet, to circumvent blocks, to make videos, to talk about them. If God forbid you give an opinion about Alyssa Mercante, it's the end of the fucking world for her. But she'll sit here and she'll call people names. Like the other day, she called that one guy who's in charge of the fucking studio that made Ori and the Wisp a fucking dickhead. But if you say she sucks dick, God forbid.
I think it's not a coincidence that this is all happening during an election year, and the fervor is as.
So she's blaming it being election year for the hot seat. None of her fucked up activity, right? Calling people's wives, trying to get websites censored, reporting GoFundMe's. None of her stuff.
Intense as it is, I think that the way that people speak about me and other women and queer folks and
see, they always make it about, oh, these guys hate women, oh, these guys hate queer folks, oh, these guys hate LGBT. That's not the problem. You guys need to realize that you guys do stuff that is warranted criticism. Now, doxing and target harassing, I disavow that. But you're not immune to having people not like you and say things towards you. You're not immune to that.
People of color in the space is very indicative of what's the real issue here. And the real issue is not DEI, it's not forced wokeism.
Nope, it is.
People who have long been the dominant.
So she's going to go and say it's basically white men's fault, that white men are the problem. That's all it is. These guys got it from their fucking liberal arts professors. That's all it is.
Group in whatever industry, be it games, be it movies, be it elsewhere, feeling the effects of no longer just being number one for the sake of being number one because they're white and straight and male.
Exactly. Look, I saw that coming a fucking mile away. They're white, straight, and male, so they're a fucking problem. They're all unhinged. All these people are like this. They don't give a fuck about video games. Why are you working for a fucking video game website if you're a fucking activist? Why don't you just work in politics?
And not liking the fact that they actually have to work to prove their worth.
Everybody should have to work to prove their worth. That's why we complain about DEI hires. People are in companies in entertainment are getting hired just because they're a person of color, just because they're gay or LGBTQ, just because they're a woman. It's not a problem because, oh, straight white men don't want competition. No, there's no competition because DEI is infecting everything and people are getting hired instead of companies hiring the most qualified person. 110%.
And not enjoying the fact that other people are getting a seat at the table.
Because you're being handed a seat at the table instead of earning it. All of you DEI woke snowflakes think that you guys are entitled to stuff just because of what you identify of, instead of actually playing true ball and being equal for everybody. You would throw a shit fit if your boss was a white male, a straight white male. You would throw a living shit fit. You'd probably quit. That's how blind y'all have this weird red tunnel vision. White men bad. And I'm not even white, by the way, so don't even try to go there.
And at the end of the day, I said this before and I'll say it again, it's rooted in hate, it's rooted in sexism, it's rooted in racism, it's rooted in homophobia, misogyny, misogyny, transphobia, all of those things.
So all those things is what she's labeling it as. Like anytime anybody has a competing argument, that's the problem. You're racist, you're homophobic, you're sexist, all that. You know, again, the other day she called that gentleman a dickhead just because he said he didn't know any idea who that girl was, claiming to have worked on the game that he was a part of. And how dare a straight white man or just a straight man, period, question a woman at all? That we can't have that. That's how these people think. It's retarded.
And you can tell by the way that they talk about people, and you can tell by the things that they highlight, and you can tell by the memes that they share.
Look at her Twitter and let's see how hateful and how much venom she has towards gamers and people that aren't in the woke echo chamber. That's rooted in hate. That's rooted in hate. Anyways, yeah, she's been fucking amazing with the fucking unhingedness as of late. So continuing on, let's just go. I mean, this person was like posting this and just basically Bandar Hub says, wait, did she say Gamergate led to Trump being in the White House? She thought that us calling out a hoe who was sleeping around with the reviews of Kotaku led to Trump in the White House? You can't make this shit up. And you can't. And they will never own up to their mistakes. I mean, look at her. Like today or yesterday, this is what she opened up with. She wants to be taken seriously as a professional, right? Happy to announce butt plugs have been introduced to my life. Okay, cool. Like, all right. Like, are you a professional? Do you want to be taken seriously in the industry? Because if you don't, get off your high horse and just have fun with it and stop being so fucking thin-skinned. I put sweet, thanks for the permission, because I'm just going to keep making videos. I'm just going to keep making videos, and I'll critique you all I want. 309 likes, 22 reposts, fucking crushing it. And I mean, look at this. She's been fucking running, I guess, damage control for Sweet Baby again, especially after this whole Chris Kindred stuff and Kim Belair making an ass out of herself on a presentation. I said, bravery alert, everyone. We should all aspire to be as courageous and noble as Alyssa Mercante one day. And she basically said, Sweet Baby Inc. has never been the boogeyman they claim, has never done the shit they accuse it of. They don't even know what they actually do, and yet it has been 7+ months of this shit. I will continue to point this insanity out, despite how exhausting the harassment that comes from it can be. So she's making the whole argument about her, right? She don't give a fuck about Sweet Baby Inc. because at the end she's saying the harassment that comes from it. So she's trying to make herself a victim again. She's trying to fucking make it all about her. And it has to be her. She can't get the attention off of her. She needs it. In my opinion, she's the biggest narcissist out there. And oh, look at me. I'm doing this whole, like, she's literally moral grandstanding, virtue signaling, and trying to be like, oh, look at me. And if she wants to be out of the microscope, why do you post shit like this? Like, don't you think, oh God, people are gonna fucking come after me just because I said this? And then she throws lawsuits out and all this bullshit. Like, shut the fuck up. Continuing on, wah. So she's saying you could all you want and say you're just pointing things out or making people aware, but every time you present someone to your audience to warn them, that person immediately gets a flood of harassment and their sensitive information leaked and shared. You know exactly what you're doing. Don't play dumb. It's not cute. But remember, she's the one that was talking about Smash JT's Kotaku detected page, and he got attacked. His website got shut down. Nick Calandra got in on that. And they sent all their people. Grums has been doxxed. I've been doxxed. I've been harassed. You, John Phipps, and Calandra tried to smear me and say I shouldn't be around women, that I hate women, that I shouldn't be around children. You've harassed plenty of other people. You've pointed people out. You knew exactly what you're doing. It's not cute when you retweeted a clip of me out of context talking about your underboob. You're not cute whenever you post about Smash JT. It's so weird. It's rules for thee, but not for me. Like, you guys, you, Kate Bush, all your little fucking ilk, all your little fucking fags that are part of your little team, you guys send harassment to our way. You get bullshit people like Wash Your Crack and all these other people attacking people and sending messages to family members and everything. You're not innocent. So get off your fucking high horse. Continuing on, let's look at some more stuff. I said Alyssa Mercante, queen of playing the victim and throwing lawsuit threats, now wants to bring back bullying. She's out here crying harassment while saying we need more bullies. Irony called Alyssa. And this was from the Elon Musk at the Trump rally. And you can see she literally says, this is literally every man attacking women or people of color or queer folks bemoaning wokeness online. The biggest losers alive, emboldened by the reach of the internet. Bring back bullying. You want bullying back, but you can't even take people saying that you suck dick. You can't make this up. I think she's retarded. Going on. I mean, these are just tweets that you could gather up like nothing. I was really hoping Jeff Tarza would take my letter as opportunity to be more mature, but in the absence of his good sense, I'll be pursuing legal remedies and have given my team permission to pursue those. You don't have a case. You don't have a fucking case at all. And yeah, it's going to be a fucking hard time for you, especially because you just can't control your fucking words. You literally contradict yourself. You literally show that you're the one that's antagonizing. You're the one that is harassing. You're the one that just can't leave people alone. I don't care if you say shit about me. Go ahead. But if I clap back, if I make videos about you, don't be a little bitch and say, oh, defamation, slander. That's the fucking issue. Anyways, continue on, you can see Old Man Grim, shout outs to him, says, so it looks like Asylum Mercante, and I don't like calling people cunt, but was having another one of her daily meltdowns on Twitter this evening. I'm guessing by just asking questions, she was referencing folks like Madam Savvy and accountability. She was likely referencing Smash JT, as those have been those two individual standpoints when talking about the poison that's DEI. And you can see she's saying, same people who argue for ethics in journalism or bemoan DEI as unfair are the same people who hate brown folks and queer folks. It's because they're bigots. That's all she cares about, guys. She doesn't care about making video games better. Like, at the end of the day, it's all being used to throw this race card and this homophobic card out. They can try to code it in pseudo-intellectualism, a word that she probably learned from college, or just asking questions or demanding accountability, but they simply hate things that don't reflect them in their small world, period. Pot called the kettle black. You hate things that don't reflect you in your small world. You're the fucking vocal minority. All of the shit that you activists cry about and try to enforce for your DEI, you're the ones that hate everything. You're the ones that want to try to change it so it fits your fucking little feeble mind and your little fucking feeble brain and your little woke ideologies. And then you blame it on gamers and straight white men and everything. You're the ones that want to try to change everything to cater to you. And you guys don't see it, that the majority of people don't think like retards like you do. She's a lost cause. But anyways, remember, she's also the one that came out and said, keep continuing making the videos. So that's exactly what I did today, guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Oof, she gets me fired up. I could make videos about her all day, every day, because there's just so much to give here, and I'm entitled to it. And if she doesn't like it, that's a you problem, Alyssa Mercante. That's a you problem. Deal with it. Anyways, again, don't forget to hit that subscription button. We're on the way to 92.5K. We're almost there. Would love to hit it really soon. And thank you so much again for watching. As always, Alyssa Mercante, please get off that high horse. Like, you know what? Like, we get it. We get it. But come on. Move on and let people give their own opinion as well. Like, you should know that exists because you use yours all day, every day. How come nobody else can?